Well, if you look at the concept of this very program, you realize there are so many youth organizations, over 1,000 youth organizations cut across the 19 northern states are invited to participate in this whole summit.
Of course, the wind of change is blowing all over the country. And reasonable people and patriots, people who are interested in the project Nigeria, are keen into that movement. And that's exactly what the conveners of the Northern Nigerian Youth Summit are doing. They are positioning the youth of Northern Nigeria to respond to the demands, expectations, of the change agenda and the wind of change that Nigeria is witnessing at the moment.
Yeah, the first ever Nigerian Youth Summit is a welcome development, and we endorse it. And it's a very good initiative when we see the young people themselves coming together to talk about issues that affect them and to talk about uniting ourselves, because we can only be relevant if we are united. But if you lose this unity, then we become irrelevant and we lose our influence. Young people, we have the highest and the most influential force if we really can get together. And we can only achieve this unity if you can put down our personal interests.
We need to look at renting our youth. We need to look at driving our youth away from drug, driving our youth away from illegalism, and putting them into the productive sector of agriculture with proper skills acquisition, into entrepreneurship, so that population can actually drive the economy.
The opportunity to actually host the Nigerian youths together under one roof has enormous potentials. The reason I say this is not far-fetched. Globally, we have about 57% of the world's population targeted as youths under 30, for instance. And for Nigeria, that figure will be a lot higher. If you can put all these bright minds under one roof, give them the opportunity to discuss how the thing the nation will affect them, what they can contribute, and we allow our elders access to listen to all of this and then implement what can be implemented. I believe the country itself will be a better place.
Yeah, actually this summit is timely because nothing like this has happened before. It's going to be like an amalgamation of all youth groups in the north coming together as one voice, one formidable voice, because you're stronger together means a lot. One person speaking from one direction, another person speaking from another direction doesn't have weight. But if you gather momentum, come together as one under one umbrella, look at the problems we have, identify them, look at solutions, and also think of how we can develop our region.
No matter the differences, we must always come together to see how we can forge ahead.
Believe in one another, love ourselves, and believe that this region, we are all brothers.
That young people are the change agents. The change is here. The change was inspired by young people and was championed by young people. And now is the time for us to take or continue that bold step to ensure that this change comes to be.
For us to come together, especially with the Northern youth, to achieve our goal, because really we are being left behind.
Right. The summit, I think it has come at a better time. And I hope the youth will be creative and they will use the opportunity of that summit and think of what they will bring to the table. Not even being on government, but what can I do? In every disability, they said there are abilities, and in any ability, there is another ability. So you can look at yourself, what are the potentials in me? How can I bring them out?
So we have suffered the attack of the insurgents in the northern part of this country, which has deeply affected the socio-political development of Arewa.
We will expect for them to go back to their various states and local government to continue to speak to all the people at the grassroots, to continue to give them, re-energize them on the spirit of course, accommodation, the spirit of unity.
And some of those issues cannot be looked into if we are not together. And that is why we are coming together as Northern youth to ensure that we are together. And then together, we can now see how we can propose solutions to the challenges in the 19 northern states most importantly. For example, I am from Maiduguri, Borno State. The last time I went to Maiduguri, I could not recognize where I was born and bred. There's a serious challenge.
More than 50% of Nigerian youth population are from the northern part of the country, and the future prosperity of the region lies in the hands of the youth generation. These statistics clearly point to the fact that the most populous black nation on earth has more than 50% of our youth strength concentrated in the 19 northern states of Nigeria. Whether Nigeria prospers and attain relative stability in the next 10 years will largely be dependent on certain critical dynamics that will play out amongst young people in the northern part of the country. Today, we are at the crucial gate of time. The decisions we make at this crucial moment in time can infect or affect our destiny as a people. Our elders say, if you want to go fast in life, you travel alone. But if you want to go far in life, you travel with other people. With the blessing of the elders and fathers of the North, under the covering of the Arewa Consultative Forum, from the seat of the Caliphate in Sokoto, through the beautiful landscape of Gombe, Plateau and Bauchi, cascading down to the blessed soils of Nasarawa, Benue, Kogi and Kwara, we have come to the hospitable and ancient city of Kaduna from 19 northern states in Nigeria. One thing drives us all. We are stronger together. Welcome to the first ever Northern Nigerian Youth Summit. Welcome to the unveiling of boundless possibilities, and welcome to the future of Nigeria. It is the dawn of a new day. Recognizing the need for harmony and unity among the young people, irrespective of the diverse backgrounds, and promotion of young development agenda in the region. The first Northern Nigerian Youth Summit is organized by the young people themselves in order to achieve the following: to identify major youth issues confronting the young people in Northern Nigeria with a view to outlining recommendations and solutions; to conceptualize the framework for Northern youth participation in national and international development agenda; to initiate a consolidated and harmonized movement that will unite all youth-led organizations in Northern Nigeria. The Northern Nigerian Youth Summit is centered on the following thematic areas: education, employment, security, environment, youth participation, social cohesion and social issues, orientation and social values. Imagine the possibility of a fully functional Ajaokuta steel factory in Kogi. Imagine a made in Nigeria Arewa mobile phone factory in 5 states in the north. And imagine a rice biscuit processing factory in 3 states in the north. Yes, also imagine a sugarcane and moringa health juice factory in 6 other northern states. If you believe you can be the agent to make this a reality, why not scream "stronger together" 3 times right now? Over 200,000 jobs can be created from these projects. 85% decline in insurgency, education, health, and the overall well-being of the North and Nigeria at large can be guaranteed if these projects are real. That is why we are here today, to create the right platform and synergy that can help facilitate these dreams into tangible realities. We, the young people of the North, are ready. Our fathers and elders will stand by us. And most importantly, God Almighty will bless the works of our hands. Northern Nigerian Youth Summit 2015. Let the future begin now. We are stronger together.